Hi, this is Baking with Grandpa and the grandkids. And today we're going to make kolacky cookies. So hang on, we'll be right with you. Well, for one thing we got to wash our hands first so everything stays clean. And then we're going to work with the butter, which is really greasy. And this is the way Grandpa does it. Ta-da! Now we have to blend all this together. Please the mix master. That is thoroughly blended. Look at that mess. Oh.
Not soft enough. We're adding 6 cups of flour.
Okay.
1.
Yeah, get it full.
You don't pat it down.
2. 6. Done.
Now we need to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we also have some baking soda.
1.
How much salt you putting in there? It says 3/4.
This is a quarter.
Oh, so you used 1/4 spoon, huh? Okay. So then we got to add in 2 tablespoons of baking powder.
1.
Make sure it comes out even. Don't get a big pile on there. There you go. Go ahead and mix that up. You're gonna need some strong arms. See?
Shoot.
You gotta keep it in the bowl, honey.
We would rather prefer if we knead it.
With your hands.
They can put it on the counter and knead it there because it's getting kind of hard in the bowl. There we go.
The dough should feel like a baby's bottom.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna chill this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
Amen.
Kneading, you probably need a joke. Why don't eggs tell each other jokes? Because they'll crack each other up.
So now what we gotta do is take the dough and cut it into 4 pieces. And then we will roll it out. So put some flour down. Let me put this back in the refrigerator. I should have separated this a little bit more. It's not still tacky on the bottom. So why are we making them thin? Because we don't want them thick. See, it's still pretty thick compared to this over here. All right. And then we may run out of countertop because it's spreading so much.
You have to use this tool to cut it.
All right, let's see what it is now. Looks pretty good. All right, so now what we're gonna do.
You got a crease. Moves, Livy.
So now what we have to do is we cut this into 2-inch squares, and the best thing to do is to use a ruler. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Make sure your roller's clean.
14, 16, 18. Okay, and then draw 1 line across, and you work down this way over here. And then you take and have somebody cut it for you. Connect the dots and the lines. There you go. Cut it as straight as you can, because you gotta cut it straight. You missed it.
Start on the dot.
Shoot
Go
for
back
that one.
the other way.
Go the other direction. So we're gonna put the ruler back down here, and we're gonna start 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 5, 7. There we go. I'm gonna draw this line down here, so we have one to shoot for. And we'll go across this squirrely line here. My assistant was a little bit shaky. Five, 7, 9, 11. Okay.
What?
All right. Now you can go ahead and do the lines this way. You press lightly and the wheel will roll real easy.
Wait.
Yeah, you missed it. It's this one over
Oh.
here.
This is harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is kind of hard, huh? And that's really too small. Because what you want is a 2-inch square all the time, not something like that. But what we'll do with that is we'll just pick it up and we'll roll it back up into a ball and we'll re-roll it.
Okay.
Where's your pen over there?
It's over here where she's at. That's way too big. You missed the line altogether. You missed the mark. Here's the mark here, not in the middle.
Oh, I was starting from up there.
You're gonna go around all the edges and pull them off that aren't gonna work.
Does this work?
No, those are too small.
These will work, right? Except for that one. So
Yeah,
you
could
would
and
take
make
them
this
all
smaller.
around the edges, and then you would put them
Wow,
in a ball,
Okay.
and so do that real fast.
See all this here? This is a pastry filling that we're going to be using. And we're going to take a little, like a little tiny spoon. And we'll take a dab of this here, and we'll put it on here. We're going to do
dabble,
each.
do you?
We're going to do each one, all of them. Okay.
Okay, then you pick up a square and you fold it corner to corner and make sure to push down a little so it stays.
So Zoe, explain to me what you're doing.
I'm redoing the pieces that we messed up over here with the extra dough that we had.
Well, I don't think there's any messing up in baking. It all tastes the same when it's cooked. Yeah, and this is what they look like when they put them in the pan ready to be baked, right? So, how's the messing up coming along over here?
Good.
All right, that's what we want to see. The directions at? I gotta figure out what temperature it is. They're ready to go in. Degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. 3, 5, 0. Start. We're going to use the lower oven. Works best in this house. So we'll take the third one out of the oven. No, not the oven, but the refrigerator. It's chilled the way we want it. I'm going to pass it off to Olivia so we can get started on it.
Needle.
Okay. Need the dodo? Dodo to need the? All right.
What are you guys working on?
Well, we're working on some
That's tough.
lines here. Go ahead, start here. And shoot for that. Take your time. Okay, so now we're going to place these in the oven. I got one on each shelf. And what I'll do is halfway through the timer, I will change elevations on them. I'm going to put them on for 10 minutes. Those are over there. What do we got going on here? So, how's it coming along over here with the new flavor? What flavor are we using there, Olivia?
Cherry.
Cherry?
You should be using less than half of the can.
Okay, less than half the can for that.
Per batch.
All right. Now what we're gonna do, get out of the refrigerator, is the fourth piece of dough. Yep, okay. All right. You could have put that back in the refrigerator.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding you. You put on your oven mittens to make sure you don't get burned, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this. Take the bottom one out. Spin them, each one of them, and put them back in for another. We're gonna go 8 minutes this time to check them. I'm gonna pull this first group out, and we're gonna see how good your cooking skills are as far as them sticking together and not opening up like a flower. All right. Okay, here we go. Yep. Those look pretty decent, and they're a little bit brown on the edge there. Just put them in for a couple more minutes. Getting close. All right, so here we go. We're gonna take them out now. Here's one sheet, and here's the other sheet. Oops. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and put these other ones in, because they're all ready to go. And they took approximately 20 minutes to bake.
Approximately is a scientist's word or a cooking word to say an estimate. You didn't know? Now you know.
All right, so now we can see which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. Look at this one here. See how it's opened up like that?
But there was no bad
That's
one,
not
but
supposed to be that way. Neither is that one. It's supposed to look like this. This one here looks really good. So you know what we have to do with the bad ones? We got to eat them. We can't give them away. So. We want them all to look good. That we give away.
Good.
We keep the other ones though for ourselves. Those are before Christmas cookie treats. So now what we need to do is we need to put the powdered sugar on it. Be the final touches. And just shake it over the top like this. And you can put it on as thick as you'd like, but I like to put it on thin, so when I bring it out to give to the guest, what I do is I'll put more powdered sugar on them again. And they could do it several different ways. All right, our grand total was 328 kolackys. Now we'll have to give it a try. Let's try this one here. Perfect.
What'd you think of them? Delicious.